and welcome back to the Raj Reviews channel. And today we're taking a look at the Star Wars: The Black Series Cad Bane from the Book of Boba Fett line. Looking at the front of the box, you get the figure that's included along with the accessories. You get the Star Wars Black Series logo up here, the name of the line the character's from, and their name down here. And on the side, you get some amazing artwork for the side mural. And like I've said before, by adding more figures to the same line, you can create a mural. So here is Chrysanthemum, Cad Bane, and the Tusk Chieftain. And on the back of the box, you get a smaller portrait of the character, a description, the number which falls into the line, and much little warnings. Here's the side of the box, bottom, and the top. But I'll go ahead and get them out of the box and see what's inside. Here he is, I've got him on plastic. And here's out of the box. And look how close, he looks incredible. Look at that. It's always really cool to me, seeing the live action versions of animated characters. So getting to see Cad Bane finally, this is so cool. And like I usually do, I'll start from top to bottom. Look at the head. It looks very creepy. You can see right here they did an excellent job with the head sculpt. Looks very nice. Of course, you do get those sinister eyes of his, that little grin. And this is really cool because you can actually remove his cowboy hat and place it back on. That is so neat. But yeah, so I guess we'll look at it without the cowboy hat. You can see he has like this, I don't know, almost like a head sort of like cover, things like that. And then this is a neat little feature, is he actually has a little metal plate, which depending on the lore, is where he got shot. And then of course, I guess he got repaired or recovered from that, but that's pretty neat. The tubes, I don't believe the tubes come off, but they are attached to the actual head sculpt and then back here. But overall, they don't get in the way too much. And then put back on the hat. But yeah, as far as articulation, he does have free reign. There is a joint here at the neck as well as top of the head. So plenty of movement, side to side, back and forward. Look at the torso. He has this brown leather duster and it looks really neat. And then this is also another cool feature, is the duster's actually made of a looser plastic and it isn't attached to the figure as far as like right here on the arms. So I am hoping in a minute that, you know, the arms work just as good. But he does have this brown undershirt, has some nice little details like these like little pennants that are here on the chest. And then, like I mentioned before, he does have this device on the back. As far as articulation, he does have a ball joint here at the lower waist. So here's side to side, back, and forward. Look at the arms. The arm does stick out right there. And yep, it does go all the way around with ease. He also has a butterfly joint, so that is awesome to know. He does have a swivel here around the elbow, and I believe it's separate to the gauntlet. This is a really neat little addition with the gauntlets. Love that little, you know, sort of like splash of color right here. And then you do get movement in the wrist and at the hand. The other side as well. Arm sticks out right there. Goes all the way around. Butterfly joint, of course. Elbow goes up right there. Has a swivel. And then, of course, it is connected to the gauntlet right here. And articulation at the wrist and at the hand. Look at the waist. He has this sort of like belt. And it has a lot going on right here. Has some like bullets right here in the front. The silver belt buckle. Has two holsters right here on the sides of his hips. It runs in the back, but there's nothing there. But that is crazy amount of detail. Look at the legs. The legs do go out into a complete split. He does sit down right there. and his legs go back right there. And he does have a swivel right here at the thighs, as you can see. Look at the knees. The knees go back about there, past almost like a kneeling position. And then look at this. I'm going to show you guys. This is also cool. I didn't even notice this till right now. The duster on this side is actually like molded to look like if he's like, reaching for his pistol. I mean, look at that. In a minute, I'm going to pose him and see what I can do with him, but that just got me excited right there. And pinless joints. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Super cool seeing about that. And lastly, looking at the boots. Around the sort of like rim of the boot, he has a ton of bullets around him. And as far as the feet itself, they do point down, point up, and there is rock wrinkles. So some cool action poses. And lastly, looking at the accessories, he comes with 2 pistols. Looking at the pistols, they are both the same, so we'll just look at one. But overall, I think that is like a newer mold compared to the Clone Wars Cad Bane, which I'll review later on. I do have that one. Very nice mold. I like how it does give that Western look with the wooden handle right here, and then this silver finish really brings it out. And to equip the pistols, it's actually really easy considering that there is the trigger finger, so you can line it up very easily. You just sort of shimmy it in there till it fits in place, and there you go. And then, of course, like I mentioned before, you can slide the pistols inside of the holster right there. I think it goes in a little bit deeper. Yeah, there you go. It's very snug and won't come out. So as an overview of the figure, guys, I'm going to say it. This is probably one of my favorite figures from the Book of Boba Fett lineup. The articulation is flawless. That's one of my favorite parts. Seeing that you can pose this guy in any direction. Of course, the other thing I love about him is the accessories right here with the revolvers. There's so much you can do with him, and especially if you're not a big Cad Bane fan, this is, one of the perfect bounty hunter, alien type of figures that you might need in your collection anyway. They got everything on point. I mean, Hasbro actually took a win on this one for me. It's probably going to be a 10 out of 10 figure for me. And something to do at the end of these reviews is show you all how I display my figures, having the box in the back and the figure in the front. But I'm going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you all on the next one.